It doesn't feel like 10 years. It feels like it was sort of only yesterday that I went over. I remember presenting to the board and saying, this is going to be the easiest deal that we've ever done, the easiest partnership we've ever put on the table, because the cultural fit between Zurich and American Century is just so perfect.
I think my favorite memory of the partnership with Zurich goes back to our initial meetings in 2007 and 2009, where I met Matt Drennan and his team. And I instantly knew that the Zurich team was going to be a very easy team for us to work with.
The lens we look through and see American Century, they've got a fantastic philosophy, fantastic process, a dedicated investment team. You can clearly see that they buy into that every single day and how they go about doing what they do. And I think we both realised that we had a fantastic opportunity, and 10 short years later, here we are today.
When we first started, to be honest, we were one of the later entrants into this very competitive market. We were facing a market that was very competitive, that was hard. But here we are, 10 years later, delivering the kind of performance and generating the business here in Australia. I think that's what I'm most proudest about.
Global equities, it's about not following the herd. And they do that brilliantly by identifying companies where there are inflection points in their fundamentals and then converting those into exciting ideas for the portfolio that generate performance. The fund that I'm probably closest to is the fund that launched just when I joined Zurich about 4 years ago, which was the Concentrated Global Growth Fund. And it launched at a really difficult time, but it's been fantastic to see this fund really generate some interest, really generate some strong performance over the last 4 years. But this has been an environment where people have been sucked into following some of the glamour stocks. And I think a real point of difference for this team is that they've been able to find fantastic ideas that have delivered really well for the fund.
10 years track record now for the Global Growth Fund. It's delivered everything that we could have hoped for and more for investors. Likewise, nearly 4 years ago, we launched the Concentrated Global Growth Fund, and we're hoping that that track record and the expertise of American Century will prove attractive for people to come into the SMA, which we've also just launched.
While it's great that the product has been commercially successful, both for American Century and for Zurich, what I'm proudest of is that 40% of American Century's proceeds go to the Stowers Institute for Medical Research to help us fight and conquer cancer and other gene-based diseases.
The Stowers connection to American Century just gives it that much more meaning in terms of what we're trying to achieve for our investors and for our clients. So being able to say to clients that your investable dollars actually will have an impact on people's lives and really mean it is I think a great thing.
They don't rely on grants, they rely on the cash dividend from American Century Investments. So you just realise how important it is that if American Century succeeds, so does Stowers Institute for Medical Research, and so do the people in the end.
I just want to thank everybody for their interest in our global growth strategies. We continue to be focused on generating strong, consistent excess returns for our investors, and I'm confident that we can continue to deliver on that goal over time. One of the benefits of building a long-term relationship with Zurich is that it has allowed me to spend more time in Australia, a place I had never been 10 years ago.
So I learned about what the Prime Minister's budgie smugglers are all about. But seriously, the most important memories are really working with the Zurich team.
On behalf of everyone at American Century Investments, thank you for a great 10 years. Thank you.